Hello everybody, I am Me4Life, and today I am doing a little experiment. I have got some ideas from watching past videos from other Halloweens, namely having to do with Jacksepticeye and Markiplier's Anti and Darkiplier videos, and you might be thinking, oh, she has an evil side. Yeah, I do, but that's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is I haven't exactly experimented with the editing properties that my computer has. Namely the Power Director, Cyberlink Power Director abilities. Now, I've been tinkering with it, and I did a couple of test runs on a couple of things, so I have figured some stuff out. What I want to do is to actually put together a video where I can throw these things in and see how they look together and see what your opinion is. So this is basically just going to be like an experiment of sorts, and we'll just see what happens. I'm not even sure about the video I'm gonna overlay these changes on. We're just gonna have to wait and see. And I don't know precisely what I'm going to do yet. But I will tell you that this video will show up on my Patreon page first. And it will probably be on my Patreon page for 1 week before I list it in my YouTube page. That way it gives my Patreons a chance to have the first look at and the first ability to do comments on it. That way I can actually, you know, interact one-on-one, and then if there happens to be people on the YouTube channel who wants to also help out, that, well, it is really helping out because I need feedback. Like, does it look realistic? Does it look film quality? Is it really choppy? I need to know these things so I can kind of iron them out across the board, because it's really, I don't know, difficult setting these in and making sure they all line up properly. One of my biggest problems is after adding certain layers to it, I have an issue of the audio and the visual being off-center of each other. There's no speeding either one of them up to get them to catch up with the other one and still have it look right. So my experiment's going to be some video, whatever video it is that I decide to talk about. I don't even have that decided yet. But somewhere in the midst of that video, I am going to be doing the editing part into that video. So, anyway, without further ado, yeah, whatever that word is, without further of that, we are going to move into the next part of this story. Please stick around. Hello everybody, today I am talking about Halloween and what it means to be like superstitious and scary movies and scary games and everything, and I am looking for a challenge. I want the best scary movie. My personal favorite right now is going to be Rose Red. Stephen King book that I've never read but enjoy the movie, but mostly because I don't like the way Stephen King writes. Not saying anything personal. If you like Stephen King and the way he writes, that's all up to you, but I prefer someone a little bit more approachable like Dean Koontz. And before you say it, I watched the Odd Thomas series, and I have to say I read the first book long time before the movie ever came out. I completely forgot the plot twist at the end. I won't give it away just in case some of you haven't watched it. But yeah, and it kind of tore me up a little bit. But anyway, my point is Halloween is coming up, and my family has got this tradition of watching scary movies and eating as much candy as we can possibly ingest and not make ourselves vomit. So far, no vomiting, which is great. Talk about somebody likes that, and nobody really wants to talk about it, so why am I bringing it up? I really should stop bringing this kind of shit up. Anyway, I am looking for your favorite scary movie of all time, and possibly even a good couple of backup ones, because I plan on this being like a huge movie feature. And not to mention there might be other people that are in our community, that is in our little family, that also wants a very good movie to watch for Halloween that they haven't seen yet. So, if you have got a video that you would like for, you know, everybody to see, one that's absolutely your favorite, hit us up and down in the comments. And I can't talk, hit us up and down in the comments. Good grief. Just let me know down in the comments. Let me just say it that way. Also, if you have got a series that you were planning on doing, a build that you were planning on doing, or like a special game that you were planning on doing, I would kind of like this to be like a, I don't know, a forum for you to be able to share it with everybody. Now, I'm pretty sure whenever you post links on YouTube and someone else's comments, that it pushes them over into the spam folder. I do check my spam folder to make sure that things aren't being kicked out that shouldn't be kicked out, in which case I will find it. So, also, you can also hit me up on Twitter at more to me _ for life. Good grief. Not the good grief part. Anyway, you can find me on Twitter. That's the point. I was trying to make good grief. I can't think straight. Live streaming fries my brains. Okay, but that was pretty much it for right now. I'm hoping to do some kind of Halloween feature. I haven't quite decided precisely what I'm going to do yet because my brain's not quite working yet. I've started this new workout regimen that it doesn't fry my brain cells but makes me too exhausted when I don't have caffeine. And when I have caffeine, then my brain cells decide to take a vacation. So I do apologize if this is a bit rambly. But if you have got a really good movie or a really good game that you would recommend, just let us know down in the comments, and I will like to do some kind of something for All Hallows Eve, maybe a live stream with a nice horror game or something like that. So if you have an idea for that, that would be awesome. Or if there's something you would like me to see, or a game that you would like me to play a live stream for, or anything like that. Actually, let's just be this post is All Hallows Eve everything. Let's go crazy down in the comment section. Let's talk about all the things that we do for Halloween. What kind of traditions do you have? Do you decorate? Do you carve pumpkins? What kind of pumpkins do you carve? Do you actually make the traditional scary pumpkins, or do you make the funny looking pumpkins? Do you paint your pumpkins instead of carving them? Do you stay up and watch multiple seasons of Supernatural and count the pumpkins or something? I don't know. Do you have like a drinking game that goes great with Halloween? Do you have like a favorite beverage that goes along with your Halloween? Do you get together and do like weird stuff like cosplays parties, or just anything? What are your traditions? What are the things that you enjoy doing for Halloween? Me personally, since the children have all grown up and they're all teenagers, we all just sit around and watch horror movies. And occasionally the cheesy horror movie. I tried to get them to watch Ernest Scared Stupid, and if you know that, I just aged myself, but that was hilarious. Namely because it's so cheesy now. But, yeah. Do that to your kids when they get older. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had. I'm really excited about the holiday season. I am pumpkin spice everything, and not because pumpkin spice is fashionable. No, because I just absolutely freaking love pumpkins. Who doesn't love pumpkins? If you don't love pumpkins, you're wrong. Just like if you like pineapple on your pizza, you're wrong. Fruit should never go next to meat. It shouldn't. And before there are any weird comments about that, there's something wrong with that. Not really. That's kind of funny now that I think about it. Oh, I shouldn't have made those comments. Anyway, I'm still gonna get hated on for not liking pineapple on a ham pizza. I've never liked sweet meat of any sort. So leave that there. And pizza's got, like sausage, ham, and stuff like that. I don't like pineapple on mine. So hate me if you want to. Fine, do that. Don't care. You're not gonna hurt my feelings. I have no feelings. But yeah, I am hoping to do something for Halloween as far as the video goes. I haven't quite decided what particularly. We'll just have to see how this month shapes up. And that is pretty much all I had. That's my ramble for pre-holiday Halloween thing, And I know, like Walmart's already putting Christmas stuff out, but they're wrong. And so they shouldn't be doing that. You should enjoy Halloween, you should enjoy Thanksgiving, you should enjoy Christmas as all separate holidays. So, on this channel, we are not celebrating any other holiday until Halloween is done. Got it? Because doing those kinds of things can drive a person crazy. And I swear to God, if anybody wishes me a Merry Christmas down in the comment section, there will be repercussions. Not really. There's really nothing I could do about it. Sounded good, right? Yeah, okay. This is just mostly I'm hyped up on caffeine, got done with the live stream, my brain's not focusing, so you'll have to forgive me, or not, your choice. That is, I think I've said that's it a few times. Yeah, so I'm not going to say that's it, because it's not. Maybe I want to speak for 5 more minutes. I have nothing else to say for 5 more minutes, so I probably shouldn't probably stick my foot in my mouth really well trying to talk for 5 extra minutes just because I'm defying myself. Yeah. Okay, so seeing as how this is a challenge to you, I will go ahead and list my favorite movies of all time. Love the spoofs. Whenever you talk Shaun of the Dead and, well, Shaun of the Dead would be my Halloween spoof that I like. I mean, I'm very partial to Robin Hood Men in Tights and Spaceballs. I love those. So if you know a good Halloween spoof, that would be great. I love Rose Red, and on the backside of that, the Haunted was not as good as Rose Red, but it was still good. Not to mention there's just some characters in there that were pretty freaking hot, so, you know, it's easy to watch. I'm not a huge gore person, so I think the last one that I watched that was truly gory was the 13 Ghosts or something like that, and that was pretty crazy when you actually get to see someone slice down the middle and see the inside of their head. That was vomit-worthy. Let's see, I'm trying to think of some really good ones. Mine's more of a ghosts and demons and stuff like that would be actual horror. I'm trying to think of what else we have watched. And I have had episodes where, hate me if you want to, but I do watch Scooby-Doo occasionally. Like every year. Stop judging me! Yeah, so... Oh god, I know another one and I can't think of it. You know which one I'm talking about? I don't remember the name of that one. But that one was pretty good too. But I've spent my life watching a ton of horror movies, and over the years, too many horror movies have gone from suspense and horror to gory and don't walk out of the room and sleep with somebody while you're in there because you're automatically gonna die. I can tell you ones that I will never probably ever watch is Freddy Krueger because he scares the shit out of me and has haunted me since I was a little girl. I have gone back and watched like one of his movies, and yes, it's extremely cheesy, and I probably still won't watch any more of his movies. I don't know what it is about him that freaks me out. I did watch Halloween H2O, which I loved. That's another good horror movie that I absolutely adored. Mostly because the actress in there, because she is hot. True Lies, awesome movie, but not a horror movie, so not related. Sorry about that. Brain is spamming me information yet again when it shouldn't be. Another movie that I've watched was Psycho, and believe it or not, I actually liked it. It was a... and I'm talking about the old version, not the new version. It was a little cheesy on the newer version, but believe it or not, in a dark house, alone, nobody else with you, watching the original Alfred Hitchcock's Psycho was creepy. Yeah. Can't someone make a horror game out of that? Has someone made a horror game out of that? I would like to know that. Jeez. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I have racked my brain. It's not working right now. I had the concept for a video and an idea share session, and then my brain took a flying leap, and it's running around the room right now screaming, but you can't catch me. It's right over there. The little bastard is what it is. Fuck you. I don't want you anyway. I can operate without a brain. Anyway, now that that's done, I fully embarrassed myself. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now that was my attempt at editing. I'm not sure how this video is going to turn out because I'm actually recording all of these things all together, so I don't have any idea precisely what I'm going to do in that video. But I try to think of a subject that would actually get me rambling a little bit because talking without a subject is really, really hard. But as I am trying to decide what the Halloween season is going to bring this year and what we're going to watch, because it is always left up to me to decide on the freaking Halloween movie. And what kind of candy to buy, of course, because, you know, I'm the only one who does that. But it just seemed like a really good topic that I could actually talk about and maybe get some pointers from somebody because, yeah, I really do need pointers. So while that video was part of a work in progress, it is actually going to help me out. So kind of a dual-natured help me out with the editing and help me out with the horror movie kind of situation. Jeez, I am asking a lot from y'all, but I believe that is it. Say it again, didn't I? Jeez. So post down in the comments if you have any comments, suggestions, tips, videos that you know that might help me out on either one of the subjects, and I will definitely hit you back with many, many thanks and so much gratitude. If you are currently in the process of learning how to edit too, and would like any pointers that you may see from the video that I am going to be posting, then I will tell you what I did and see if maybe that helps you, and we can brainstorm off of each other and maybe figure this thing out. That's what a community does. So, y'all have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and a wonderful 5 o'clock somewhere. Bye!